Yeah, we'll go to Burlingame, California. I got a gun. Let's do it. FBI, this is a joke. Don't take it seriously. I like to fly, please.
No, I want the NSA to hear how much I hate them.
Fair enough. You guys are pieces of shit. I hope that Elon Musk goes and audit you guys.
Please, please,
Stop
Please do it.
cursing.
Please do it. Oh, you're starting the
please,
stream.
please, please, Musk, please, Doge.
Please, please.
Pretty please do it for me.
Just for me.
Please, woo, stop the spending.
Please, will.
Oh, please. It's okay. Hello, my voice subjects. The stream has started.
Oh Jesus! I mean, yay!
Yay! Thank
Th-
you.
th- this is your life now, chat.
Hello,
Yeah,
everybody.
enjoy.
Hello. It's me, the Princess Heather Blossom. Thank you for joining my stream today with my VTuber model.
Oh god, I hate this so much. I can't believe how much I hate everything.
Ugh.
Oh,
No,
don't
it's
hate
great.
anything. We're doing something super fun today. We're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Hooray!
Yay!
Woohoo! Do I have to talk in cute uwu voice too?
Well, yes, you at least have to like talk like a really good salesman, you know.
Oh,
Because
don't be silly.
be sure to
What
hit that
happens
like button
here?
and don't forget to subscribe and smash that bell.
Poggos, poggos.
Yes, I would love it if everyone would subscribe today. Maybe join my Patreon. I also have a tip jar link in the description.
And
Thank
use
you.
Code, and use code Princess Poggos.
Oh yes, you can also use code PrincessPoggers at poggerslifestyle.com to get 10% off your order. So thank you again. Oh yes,
Yay.
Power26 says, Heather, tell Bonnie he is Mr. Blossom now because I am a princess.
Heather, stop talking in that voice, frick!
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how
The
I
joke has
always
been
talk.
played out. You've been on it for 3 whole minutes.
Don't be silly.
But it's adorable, and every once in
Yeah,
a while
come-
there's adorable
Come on,
voices.
come on, Bronny.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
come on,
The
Bronny.
money will just come rolling in from Patreon. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I just love kitties and stuff and candy and kitties. Did I say kitties already? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say it so many times. I like ponies too.
All right, Heather, I brought some new viewers from my stream over here, and you are not making a good first impression.
Oh yeah, no. What are you talking about? This is what her streams are
Donut,
like.
you are not helping. Donut, have you ever considered helping?
No, actually, I have not.
Well, now's a good time to start.
Well, how about okay? I'll help. I'll help sell her channel. Remember to like and subscribe, but everybody.
And
Hey,
also
that's
comments.
right.
I love comments and talking to my friends.
Like and subscribe, and be sure to hit that donation button. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yes.
Bronny is so outnumbered because of all this. Sorry, Bronny. Not sorry.
I
I'm
guess
just
it's
going to-
like screw me, I guess.
Yes.
Nah, Bronny, we love you. We love you.
Heather, just get on with it.
Oh, not unless you do the Monty Python soundboard.
Oh God. And now for something completely different.
Tis just a flesh wound.
Message for you, sir. Oh shoot, your watermark is showing.
Oh,
Oh, don't
oh
look,
no.
please.
Oh.
It's just my little friend.
Also, your avatar is taking up like 2/3 of the screen. Have you
Yeah,
considered?
It's
you're,
that?
you're,
supposed
you're like
to for the little
you're
bit, just
perfectly
so everyone
centered
can
right
see it
there.
before we get totally started.
Heather, it has been 6 minutes of the joke. The joke is played out.
What joke? What are you talking about?
This is her new voice, bro.
Donut, have you considered helping?
No, I have not.
Consider helping.
Okay. Remember, everyone, like and subscribe. This is
That's not helping.
Heather Blossom's new channel now. This is your life.
Once you're a VTuber, you can't go back. I'm sorry, Bronny, I can't help here. I would help, but I don't know how.
It's simple. Just bag me up. Heather, the joke is played out. You can talk normal now.
This isn't a joke, though. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. Come on. What are you talking about? This is the new Heather Blossom. Oh.
All right, now the joke's played out.
Okay,
All right, Heather, we could get into
Well,
it.
I guess we can stop now, and instead we could talk about.
Fucking bitches!
Get it right! Fuck pussy! Yeah!
So many titties! Oh,
Penis,
give
I
me
don't
all the
fucking-
titties!
Oh, whoa, wait a minute,
Motherfuck!
When did we start my stream here? Whoops, hold on, I gotta check my OBS.
So anyways, yeah,
Okay.
I was just putting my VTuber model in the middle of the screen so everyone could get a good look at all of it since it is the first time I'm showing it publicly. I'll put it,
Yeah.
like, right over here. Yeah, this is a good size. What do you guys think?
I think it's good. Yeah. By the way, Bronny, we love that you gave the punchline. We appreciate it. We appreciate Bronny.
Oh, I better go see Dear Daniel today. He's
I
probably
don't
one of
know
the
if you
two
wanna
good
share
Daniels I
your,
know.
I actually, let me see here. I don't know if Heather's streaming it to Discord, but I can only
I'm
see
not
it on
because
her.
I'm not sure how that's going to affect our connection. You know how it's been in the past with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
it has been. It has
And plus,
been a
give
way
my
in the
stream
past.
more views on YouTube, you fucks.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
do what I
fucks.
can.
Well, I always have it. Pulled up. And I'm like looking at the
Oh,
chat.
sweet sandals. Oh,
I mean,
hell
let's see
yeah.
here. You got a few people in chat. I'm fucking moderating it here. So I mean, it's you know.
Ow,
All
that
right.
hurt.
So, guys, the thing you gotta do when you're VTubers be very animated. I must be constantly moving and emoting and all that.
You gotta be like,
Ugh.
OMG, oh,
Now, if
am
anyone
God.
wants me to say something in the uwu voice, tip me like $1 or something, and I'll do it. By the end of this stream, I'll have $5. Yay!
Hey guys,
Oh yeah.
if you want to make Brawny get angry and rage crit again, you got to pay at least $20 to make Heather do the uwu voice again, right, Brawny?
Well,
That's
if
the
it's
new
saying something
policy.
particularly cringeworthy, I'm
Oh.
sure it'll be great.
You don't have the waving figure on the glass.
Oh no, that's for the
Uh-oh.
Chaos and Crochet stream. We don't do that for the gaming stream. That's a lot of stuff on
Oh.
the screen.
Yeah, Heather's VTuber model gets drunk here. The wine glass
Well,
is there
for
for her
some
to get
reason,
drunk.
Well, she
Charles
does
B
seem a
wants
little
to see it,
thirsty.
so.
Hold on. It's gonna be thirsty. Oh,
Yeah,
hold
this
on. Oh, okay. Now I'm good.
Yum. Can I have some? I'd like some.
Oh yeah, sure. Hold on, Coon. Let me put this in my hand. Here, Coon. I got some wine in my hoof here. You better hurry. I'm holding it with magic, and it's very slippery.
Thank you. Ew, it's Cabernet. Gross.
Ah, you don't like Cabernet? You should have told me. I would have gotten you some Rosé or some Chardonnay or some shit.
It's alcohol. It's okay. I appreciate the alcohol.
So I picked up this new drink today. Well, it's not new. I already knew about Seagrams, but I have not seen the canned Seagrams that's like really small, but 8% in the alcohol percentage. It's called Seagrams Escape Spiked Pineapple Cherry Lime. It's not. Well, yeah, it's actually. Hold on. Let me taste this again. I mean, I could definitely taste the pineapple, but fucking Kaya would hate this.
Yeah.
Seer would fucking
I actually
hate
like how
this.
I like how the wine glass is stuck to your wing and not your hoof.
It's
You
kind
know,
of
like-
floating. It's weird.
Yeah.
I guess that's where it would stick to. Let me see. Can I get it to stick to the hoof? Okay, now it's stuck to the hoof. Now it's yeah.
Ah.
It you can't. The parts are interesting, but
That's
I
funny.
love the way the wings came out, and they're just constantly little flutter, little flappy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
I like
I
the
like it a
chibi.
lot.
I like how chibi it is. You know.
Oh
like-
yeah, it was like one of the better models to get. And so guys, I believe I put it in the description below. But the creator of this VTuber model, like, because of course I came up with the concept. I did a you know, I can draw, but it's not very good. So I drawed roughly what I wanted my VTuber model to look like. And I went to the artist on Etsy, Pawtoon. I put the link to her Etsy shop in the description below. Very well priced VTuber model maker. Very wonderful. This is a full body and rigging. So I'm very pleased with how it came out. It's very cute, very wonderful. So if you're interested in VTuber model for yourself like this one, please go ahead and check it out.
I may look at it soon. I appreciate the offer.
Oh yeah.
My.
I am the
Let me
comment
see.
section.
To get serious about the game now. And oh yeah, so in case anybody
Gotta
in
get
the crowd
serious
was not
about Hello
aware,
Kitty.
this VTuber model, this is the first public debut, but a private debut occurred just last night. I believe I put it in the YouTube community tab and I let people know that members of my Patreon got an exclusive patron-only stream last night and got to see the VTuber model before anyone else did. So yeah, those are just some of the benefits you can get by being a member of the Patreon. I
Frickin'
even let free
luckies.
members participate. So yeah, let's see. Let me see what this
They're
video lists
lucky,
are.
freaking lucky patrons. I mean, I got to see it personally, so what am I to say?
Yeah, he was at my house, and I was just like, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" And he's like, "Okay." Let's see.
And I was like, "Oh,
Extra
that's cool."
small but mighty. Catch any critter at Mount Hothead. Okay, I can do that. Classic apple pie. Get Ronald's apple pie. Gift shop. Alright, stuff I can handle. I'm gonna go get this stuff done.
Oh, who is it?
Oh, hey, Seer.
Oh, hey, Seer.
Hey, Seer. I got this new Stegrams I hadn't seen before. I think you'd hate it.
Oh. Which one?
It's Seagrams Escapes Spiked Pineapple Cherry Lime. It's 8% strong and the can is super tiny, so the alcohol taste is up in there. I taste the pineapple, but I do not think it would be enough for you.
Well, I've never tried the cans. I've only had the bottles so far, so I don't think I've had that one.
It's crazy. Yeah,
Oh,
I just
no,
saw
I
this
have
at
had the can. I just haven't had that flavor specifically. I forgot that I did get a pack of the cans before.
Yeah, I didn't realize they did this, so I thought I'd try it, and so I'm sipping on it now.
Yeah.
I don't think it. I mean, it might. A part of me is saying, "Yeah, this is horrible," but a part of me is like, pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple tends to do that.
I love it. Hey,
Pineapple
are
does.
people getting
Ooh, I'm
sick
tasting a little
too?
bit of cherry.
Everyone's
Yeah, I was sick.
getting-
I was sick all week.
Yeah, I got sick from the airport. Oh my god, I got a story about the airport
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
in
Oh, no.
Orlando. Oh my god.
Tell
okay.
us this story.
I love
Okay.
stories.
So I got dropped off by Brawny, right? And Brawny was like, we're just talking, you know, recollecting over stuff that's been going on over the weekend. And then, like, you know, he brought up a joke, which was funny.
Hold
I
on, I'm gonna
laugh
get
at
my
it now.
chair.
I said, watch them, because they had already delayed your flight, and I said, watch them delay it overnight or just outright cancel it, and you're gonna need to come back to the house. And dude, if that happens, your options are stay, get a hotel, or get a lift, because I do not want to make this drive again.
Oh god!
Oh,
And
so
that's
can you
where
guess
all
what happened next?
Okay, so I'm sitting in the airport, like, all right, my flight's about to board. You know, like, oh, it's to LAX, and you have people there, like, we're trying to wait for Newark. Oh, it says Newark right there. Like it was weird because the screen had LAX and Newark both up, and I was just like, oh, this is gonna be great because there's everybody arguing. I'm gonna keep it as short as possible to save time because I can go on for probably a nice hour about this, but I was sitting there waiting for it, and you know they started boarding people for LAX, right? And then out of the blue, they go, "Hold on, there's confusion. Everybody, this flight's not gonna go until 1 a.m." Whole entire terminal goes, "Ah!" And I just see one guy take his luggage and go, "Fuck!" 'cause he's been there all day. and you just have one New Yorker being like, "What the fuck is going on here? I've been waiting here all day." Like the whole thing was going on, and then just out of the blue they go, "Okay, this flight's canceled. Come back at 10 a.m."
Fuck!
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll compensate you guys for hotels and meals." A long story short, I've been overhearing everybody saying the hotels are booked. Good luck getting an Uber. And so I just call up Louie.
You're like, Bronny.
No, I call up Louie, and I'm like,
Oh.
Louie, is Heather and Bronny awake right now? And he's like, why? And I'm like, I think I'm stuck here till the morning. And he's like, hold on. Bronny gets on the phone, and Bronny, what do you say?
I said, oh, you know, I was like, oh, I thought you'd be on there by now. And you were like, oh, so you explained the situation. And I go, okay, so can you get an Uber? And he's like, I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, an Uber's gonna, at this point in time, is gonna be anywhere between like 40 and 60 bucks. Can you swing that? And he's being all wishy-washy about it. He's like, you know, it's, and I'm like, Coon, the answer is yes, it would be a problem. I'm on my way.
Because it's funny, and as I get in the car, right, and I tell them that's everybody trying to get hotels and Ubers right there at that terminal. Oh man,
Yeah, so yeah, I go, okay, the answer is yes, it would be a problem. It would be a problem. Don't worry about it. I'm on my way. Louie and I got in the car and we were there in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to catch up
man.
a little on chat because I'm getting lots of emojis here. I don't think we're reading enough. But yeah, people were just arguing about my uwu voice. Fucking edX lover once says, "No, leave her like this. They like it." Emerald's not doing too good.
Uwu voice?
That's how I started the stream. I went up to Bronny and all them was like, "Hey guys, for the first few minutes of the stream, should I do the uwu voice and try to convince people this is my new branding?"
Be like,
And
hello,
Bronny was like,
I'm
no.
Princess Heather Blossom. Hello, my loyal subjects. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for coming to my stream. Oh, so nice to
I
see
never thought my wife would try to hurt me this badly.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
So early in the relationship too. It's like, geez, you know, you'd think you'd wait
In the
a couple
marriage,
years
in the
before you
marriage,
really
Donut, in the marriage,
had that
in the
knife
marriage.
in there, you know.
Yeah.
Donut, you mean in the marriage?
No, she's doing one of those things where, you know, she waits until there's a ring on it to show her true colors.
Oh yeah, I just totally flipped out on you.
Bronny, have you been blind until you got married? Because
Yes, he has.
Come on now.
Ron, you should have seen this coming
Have you been
years down the
colorblind?
line. Colorblind. Are you sexually blind?
Folks, check out Dear Daniel. This is his house. Men really be living like this and think nothing's wrong with them.
I mean,
Literally a table and some
come
pie.
what's wrong with it?
We
I love how you say that, but you're literally the one that made it that way.
Yeah, fuck it,
remember-
that's all you need though. That's all you need though to get these people to come here, or at least to get Dear Daniel to come here. He was just like, "You got a table and some pie? Hell the fuck
He's like,
yes!
oh,
sign me
hell
up."
yeah!
That sounds awesome. It is good property.
But yeah, guys, to finish my story, moral of the story, that's why I drive cross country. Okay? Because it's happened to me so many times. This wasn't the first time for me.
I just can't take it anymore with any form of travel. I think I'm just gonna stay home for the rest of my life if I can. But I have
You
to
guys need to
move.
figure out wormholes so we can just teleport to each other.
Wouldn't it be
Okay.
great if there were actually unicorns and we could just teleport where we wanted to go?
Oh, I
Like
would
it's that
love that,
easy
dude.
though. Like
Yeah.
only like
Yeah.
Twilight was really able to do that, and you know Starlight, really high-powered unicorns. It wasn't like a big thing. That's why we still had balloons and shit. Let me catch up with chat a little bit. To everyone's thank you, Lennon Black, for showing up. Yeah, the model's cool, right? Love it.
Louis
Ed Lover was
angry
just
face.
saying how cute my voice was. Paladin says, "Great work, Bronny. Now look what you did."
Yeah.
Oh, Honey Drop says, "You're the same size as the character in the game." Isn't it cute? Because, like, I kind of
it's
do
funny.
feel like my character's in the game. She's just chilling out with the Sanrio gang, you know? Cosby says, "Nice model. Thank you." Walter Snackle Fox in the chat. "Hi, Princess. What's up, Walter?" How you do?
Yeah,
Paladin says,
that was
"Heather,
one of
where's
my
your chair?"
groomsmen. How you doing, Walter?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
Paladin
yeah.
was asking where my chair was because he was a free member on the Patreon, and I had put up one of the chairs last night. I put it back on. Look, my VTuber gets to sit down with her wine. Isn't it good?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like
Trusty
she's still in
says-
her room.
Trusty says, "Can you add the
Crazy.
model waving, please?" Oh, you okay? Yeah, you
that's
did
why I
name
was
the emote.
suggesting that.
I think it might be a little too much because we already got a lot going on in the screen. But hey, if you're missing it, I always put it on the Chaos and Crochet stream, and we'll do that next week. Emerald Spencer said they'll figure something out at some point for chat to donate a certain way to make you go into uwu mode for a certain amount of time. Honeydrop
yes.
says,
Oh yes.
I found like 20 different Minecraft survival role plays. Some belong to Alfmau and a lot are inspired by her. Oh, Poundin says, I was here. Rusty says, oh, everyone's saying hello to each other. Poundin says, is someone reading to us or are we on our own? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. We're just all excited. Leonard Black says, I'm sick in the head. I knew that, bro. Love you for it. Totally Louis just does angy face like this. Yeah. Trent says, I'm not kidding here. I saw a Patreon notification on my screen and immediately thought I was in trouble with Animats. My screen was like, so I wasn't sure what was happening. Gojin says, or have transporter technology from Star Trek. Oh, yeah, that was working. Wolf says, hi there. My taxes are done. I've triumphed. But have you really triumphed if you had to pay taxes?
I got fucking
no one really wins. What do you want, you little shitbag? Here, cinnamon
my
roll.
North Carolina taxes.
Take
I have
this,
to call
take
HR.
this cinnamon bread and leave me alone. Ball this bitch. Oh, he gave me a candy club. Oh, great. We're even closer as friends. Thanks for the quiet. Okay, I actually do like that quiet floor lamp. Maybe we're cool.
But Heather, what are we doing on the game here?
I'm actually completing up daily quests, so let's see what else I got. Small but mighty. I have to go to Mount Hothead and catch a critter, and then clever designs. Oh, I can give Tuxedo Sam a gift right now. That's what that is. And then we'll get into some plot-related quests, like the ones I had done on the Patreon. Don't worry, chat. You didn't miss anything too much from the Patreon stream. I did activate the zip lines, though, so that'll make transportation a little easier. That's nothing too crazy, though. You should have seen how Pochako was fucking taking that zip line. Wasn't even, like, no hands. Was just floating with his hands underneath the handlebars. Like, what the fuck was that? Let's see, motherfucker. What do you want? Do you want this? There you go. On the ground. That's where I found it. Thread. I used to have a plushie of Tuxedo Sam. I kind of miss it. My mom hated it. She was mad that I bought it because, of course, it's Sanrio. It was a bit expensive, but you know what? I love what I love. I wish I still had it.
Heather, I keep getting asked about like wedding stories, but as I understand, you told some wedding stories last night, so brief me on which ones you told.
To be fair, that was the Patreon stream, so not everyone here might have been there for that.
Yeah.
But I was talking about like the schedule of my day, which was have bridesmaid breakfast with the bridesmaids at a local cafe, and then it was I went off to go get my hair done with my. No, we didn't go to Waffle House. We didn't go to Waffle House. I couldn't get in a fist fight before my wedding. Brownie would have been mad.
Ronnie would have showed up with a sword, and that would have been a real problem for everybody.
That Waffle House would have became a. Help me out here, Bronny. What's a good way to translate that?
The Waffle House would have been a roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, a roadhouse.
And Bronny would have been like Patrick Swayze, just be like, ugh.
All right, continue, Heather. Continue. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's fine. Trust me, we're still going to Waffle House at some point. But let's see. We after that, I went to my hairstylist to get my hair done before the wedding. Get it up like a fresh cut and blow. I actually left there in a shower cap because my hair does not keep a curl very well. So when you curl my hair, you got to curl it real tight. Lot of hairspray, and it'll still fall a bit and have more of a wavy appearance. So what she did is like curl it real tight, put it in a shower cap, and she's like, okay, maybe let your hair down like a little bit prior to the ceremony so it's still fresh when you get in. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. And even then my mom had to recurl some hair while we were in the bridal suite later. But after that, I actually had a significant gap of time between that and my makeup appointment, which is the last thing I needed to do before I headed off to the ceremony. So I actually headed to the Five Below near my makeup appointment, and I even picked up a boba tea on the way, and I was going through there and being like, Bronny, did we have, like, I called and was like, Bronny, did we have games to play during the reception? I could pick some stuff up. I picked up cornhole and tic-tac-toe and shit. I think they got played, like, with a little bit. But, yeah, I was picking up shit like that. I picked up drinks for the bridesmaids, like little sparkling waters. And then I did my makeup appointment. My makeup artist actually double booked with a hair appointment. So she would like do something on me, go wash someone's hair, do something on me, go tone someone's hair, some crap like that. That was a little weird. But yeah, ultimately I got in the bridal suite. The most notable part was probably the point in time where there was a moment where the bridesmaids were walking down the aisle and I was still in the bridal suite, like they were gonna open the door and tell me when to go out. And I swear, standing there in my full dress, everything ready to go with my bouquet in my hands have never been sweatier, guys. Just standing there by myself waiting for like someone to signal me on was probably the longest moment ever in that wedding. It was crazy. But yeah, that's like the... Uh-oh. Ooh. My compass is going off in the game.
Oh, that's a big deal.
I think I gotta jump off a cliff. Alright, here we go.
This is fun. We're having fun.
Oh yeah, we're having a good time. Oh, shut the fuck up, compass. I want my fucking net. My D-pad was working.
Now look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go.
Huh?
On him, not me.
Did it. I got the bug.
Did you, Heather?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's clear that you need
Did
to
you
be
ever
supervillains.
tell them about the dress debacle?
Oh, like, I think I've talked about it a few times, how, like, or, like, do you mean the general one where they sent me a dress that was, like, over 10 sizes too small? Or was it, like,
Not
how we had
that
to
one.
sew it on me? Like, how we had to, like, sew me into the dress,
Yeah.
like Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, that we had to sew part of the dress together.
Yeah, like, we had a ribbon to cover up anything that was coming out in the back, and it wouldn't stand up just right, so we ended up sewing the ribbon, like, to parts of the corset, because the ribbon was a separate part. That was a good thing we thought to bring that freaking sewing kit. Let's see, friendship presents. Nah, that's probably stuff I'll do along the way. The laziest egg, potion hunt the opening. Alright, I gotta go find my Melody, which I'm pretty sure she's just at the main island. Whee! Yep, she's over there.
I apologize again for any button mashing anyone may hear.
It's beautiful. It adds to the gaming experience, actually. You're
Oh
good.
yeah, this stream is about gamer girls. Did you guys not know that? Gamer girls!
Oh, boys, we're out. We gotta go.
Puroguro Teeth asks, can you throw them? What in particular? This wine glass? I wish. These hooves? You betcha. Name the time and place. Let's see.
Yes,
Michael
she's
Collins says,
probably
Heather,
asking
hey
about
Heather, your
the
VTuber
co-host,
model
you
looks
know?
cute? Question mark? Okay, I'm confused. Michael Collins says, hey Heather, your VTuber model looks cute? Question mark. Why? Yes! Thank you? Why is that a question?
Thank
He
you.
says we are.
I appreciate it. We're some
Yeah,
Valley
yes.
girls?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think I'm cute too. Oh my god.
Alright.
Try to combine the cutesy voice with a Valley Girl voice, and you'll probably just kill
Oh, no.
everybody.
Do it.
Alright, hold on,
Do
hold on.
it.
Let
Do
me
it.
fathom it. Let me fathom it.
Hello. Of course, I love it.
That's
Oh
it,
You guys
Martin.
God.
why?
I know where you live. Okay, stop.
Does it hurt you? doesn't
It's
hurt
like,
you
come on,
that
even the
much.
people who like VTubers can't take that. Jesus Christ.
You told me to combine the two most
you
insufferable
are
voices
right.
there were.
You
What
are
did you
right.
think
It
was
was
gonna
my
come
fault.
out?
I'm
I know.
sorry,
I should
Brawny.
have considered. I should have
Yeah,
considered it, but
Brawny, we're
alas.
sorry. Brawny, we're
You
sorry.
all owe me
for-
money for that.
Oh,
Don't
You guys
worry.
notice.
I'll get you. I'll get you
I
a sink.
have-
Don't
I
worry.
demand recompense for my pain and suffering.
I will get you a sink. Don't worry. It'll
I
be a
have
gift sink. It'll be
31
great.
cents here. Is that all right? That's all I
Yes.
got. Okay, perfect.
Oh, shit.
Brawny's gonna get a
Uh,
sink to let that sink in.
Poor Grotty says the villagers in the game. Oh, I wish I could. We could do that in Pal World with the pals. Giljin says, now that is so anime voice. It totally is. Emerald says, wish I could be there for the call, but
Oh,
I'm on
shit.
data in my cousin's living room, so it probably wouldn't work too well. Probably not. Sorry, bro. Sorry you had to miss the VTuber debut. I like. You guys notice that when fucking other characters get like a 1 heart rated gift, they're like, oh, cool, like, I'm interested in that. Like, oh, yeah, like, they're very, like, supportive about it. Like, oh, yeah, it's not like a crazy awesome gift, but, like, you know, it's nice that you thought of me. But her, like, when you give her, like, a 1 heart gift, she's just kind of giving you a curt, like, thank you. Thank you. Nothing
yeah,
else.
yeah.
She gives me
She,
nothing. What do you want,
thanks,
my
Ed.
Melody? What do you want from me? You don't like me. Why don't you like me? I'm gonna be friends.
Wow, you sound like about every guy trying to get a girlfriend right now. Jesus Christ. Why doesn't she like me?
I sent you a picture of my
God,
penis. Please
Oh, wow.
respond.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, whoa.
It's like
Do
that
girls
one
not
one
like
clip
that?
from Filthy Frank. It's like that one clip from Filthy Frank. What did you like, Frank?
Ugh. Big smile
Hey,
ability
Heather.
upgrade. Yeah.
Hey Heather, it's like that video I sent you. I showed you earlier today. The gig's up, pretty boy. Time for me to federally inspect those balls.
God damn it! I tried to find that fucking video to show Heather too, and I could never find it.
I
Oh,
stumbled
no.
on it earlier today and showed it to her.
Send it to me. I love that video, and I lost it, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't find it." I was so sad.
Let me see if I can find it again. I'll dig through my iFunny history.
Dude, I was so upset. I was like, "Did I not save it? I thought I saved it." I fucking love that video, and I wanted to show Heather so bad. And I was like, "Where is it?"
God, if
And
I
now we
if
have-
I'd
Too
seen
bad, I
it
beat
before
you to
Brawny,
it.
I would have been like, "Gigs up, pretty boy! Time for me to federally inspect those balls," and then done something he really wouldn't have like consented to. Like, oh, if I had fingers on this model, I'd show you what I'd do.
Oh, fuck you,
Be
shitbag.
glad, honey. Be glad I'm not having a model with fingers on it. This could get freaky.
It was funny. I remember when the HoloLive debuted
no,
the 3D
no.
models.
Oh my god, please. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
Galgura was the first one who found out she could flip everyone off.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh god! Everyone knows about freaking Emerald hitting his head now, and he's like, oh, responding to people like, hey, we heard you cracked your skull open or something.
Wait, I didn't hear about this. What happened?
Oh, Spencer texted me that he had hit Turbulence so bad that he ended up hitting his head against the wall. And so,
Oh,
you know,
jeez.
I found this out, you know, while I was, you know, talking with Heather on stream, and so I was telling her about it, and so everyone knows.
Of course everyone knows. I told everyone. Literally, you have to tell me when something's a secret or I'm gonna talk about it. Not give the secret thing.
I fucking hate this stupid lightning horse. Why are you running? No, you're supposed to stay here and let me kill you.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
apple.
That made me think of Pal World, and I kind of miss Pal World.
I
You
was
should
thinking
play
a
more
little bit
Pal
about
World.
Pow World too. Like what? Like I
I'm
thought of
down to
like the
play some
electric
Pal
horse
World.
one. Freaking Coon was riding that electric horse a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
the
the electric
Univolt.
horse. Yeah. It's
Back
cool.
here, you.
We gotta play it. We
Silly
gotta
fuck.
play it more. I'd be
Yeah,
down to
yeah,
stream
yeah.
it actually.
We're pretty dope about that game.
Where
We're
you?
going in the
Oh, fuck.
potion hut.
Yeah, where are you going? Why did you go down there?
Oh wow, look at this. I should have worn my witch fucking outfit. Hold on, I gotta change. Fuck it, we gotta go
Did you go
twinsies,
back
man.
up, you little bastard? There you are.
I'm
Ooh,
hungry.
Deluxe shit. Oh
How
gosh,
I'm
I forgot.
hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
guys, did
brawny.
you guys remember? I have the deluxe edition, so like I have all this good shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got fucking 100
Hiya.
sticks. What are you gonna do?
Oh God.
I was about to say, don't get her started now.
Give me some.
Oh no.
Can I get a? Oh yeah.
Got so much food.
you, you remember that fucking audio on TikTok that was just like a, it was supposed to be like a, it was like the start of like Kickstart My Heart, and it's just this really high pitched voice going, "Can I get a help?"
I love that shit so much.
Can I get an awa awa?
Ow.
It's Aura Aura, you heathen. God.
No.
Oh,
it is
oh,
yeah,
ow,
yeah,
ow.
you
We love
mean-
that fucking dog. We love
you
that
mean-
chihuahua.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, like that. I have to do
Oh,
it
yeah.
to say it.
Oh god.
I don't get it. Should I just dress up as a fucking
I like how I
orange?
remember the little chihuahua though. The little chihuahua.
You fucker.
It's a little baby
Wow.
chihuahua trying to
Calm
bite.
down, jeez.
What?
Whatever.
I think he's
Just wanted-
talking to me.
She just wanted to dress up as an orange. Whoa.
She's like, don't you fucking dress up like a lemon, you piece of shit.
You fucker.
You
How
fucker.
dare
How
you.
dare you dress up like a goddamn lemon? What the fuck is
Okay, I
that shit?
completely lost track of this conversation. What?
We lost the plot. Yeah, look, guys, we're so fucking cute. Look at this shit.
No, Paladin. Pal World is not gone. We just or Trent. That was Trent. Trent. Pal World is not gone. We just haven't played it in a few weeks.
Yeah, we've been busy. Busy.
But
Well, I gotta move my character
Yeah.
a little bit.
Heather, what other stories can you tell us from the wedding?
From the wedding. Hold on. Ah, fuck. Hold on. I accidentally left the room. I'm trying to get in a good position to take a picture of me being twinsies with Karomi. This requires me concentration. You're asking me about wedding? I mean, I basically told you, like, the entire story of my day before the wedding. For the actual day of the wedding, I guess I would say I was unusually nervous about doing something for my mom, because as you guys know, people usually do like a parents dance or something with their mom or their dad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad wasn't coming, but my mom was, and I was like, I don't think my mom wants to dance with me. That'd be weird. So I decided to sing my mom a song that was very
I
special.
remember this.
And I practiced it for a bit, but I was just like, I'm a little nervous. And the music wasn't lining up when I was trying to start, so I was just like, fuck it, we're doing a cappella. Everyone in the audience, start humming! And I sang it like that, and I think it was alright.
It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, thank you.
Where did it
Thank you,
go?
guys. I'm glad.
Even
I'm
though
glad
it was
someone
janked
enjoyed
up, it was beautiful and authentic. That's what
Oh,
matters.
janked up. Yeah,
girl.
that's exactly how I want to say it.
How was the ceremony, Heather?
I'd say it was beautiful, though. It was funny, like, as soon as I got up there, because I was nervous walking up, but I eventually was just like, yes, this is the time. But, the thing was, when I got up there and stood in front of Bronny, I was actually standing right in line of the sunbeam to go straight into my right eye. And I just had to deal with that for a little bit. Like, I tried kind of, like, scuttling to one side, but I couldn't get quite out of the way, and I was just like, this is gonna
I
be
got the
distracting. And then some douchebag drove by without a muffler on during the ceremony.
My
Lucky it wasn't
favorite
that
part
long.
of the wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, girl, you're telling
We're
me
gathered here
I
today.
was, the sun was directly in my eyes while I was standing there, listen to the fucking guy talk, and I'm just like, oh, I can't see.
I should
I
have
wish
get
I
some
could-
And I was
sunshade.
like squinting and shit too.
Emerald says we forgot to drill the timing. The music lined up fine. You just didn't find your cue to come in.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
I
job.
couldn't
Heather.
hear it. Okay, because it's on my phone. It's singing.
Yeah.
Oh God, I almost preferred the Uwu voice.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it more, Bronny. I have 3 expressions to toggle around and play with, so I gotta do it.
The let's see here. So the wedding, we get up. I gotta get up early, and I gotta go get my hair cut. Because like if I trim my beard myself, it's not gonna come out right. But there's a barber like around the corner that did like a perfect job on me, so I wanted to go there. So I go there, and then and I get my hair done. Well, to really just kind of my head clean shave, and they do some trim work on my beard. And I had to go pick up my pocket watch. I had dropped it off to go get it fixed the day before, and I need to go pick it up and then come back. We ran some other errand during that time. Oh yeah, we were looking for a frisbee. We ended up not finding it, but we found the frisbee that we already had that we wanted to use in the house. So we're looking. We get back. We're looking for that. We're getting everything ready. We're packing up. We go. I ended up needing to make 2 trips back to the house
God,
and
yeah,
lost
I
all
forgot
of my
about that.
extra time because stuff kept going missing. And so we get back. We get back just in time, and I had picked for the groomsmen presents. I had picked out different swords for everybody that we would all, everybody would have a katana, but like a katana, like a customized one that would represent, the everybody as a character, and as everybody's personality. And I had like a whole, speech and everything, and I bungled it, the whole thing, and
No,
I
it's not all your
and
fault.
I really should have written it down, but like I just didn't have the time or the energy. But hopefully my intentions came across as I was giving those out. Freaking Cruiser wanted to be a part of it and kept interrupting the speech, and I'm like, could somebody shut that dude up, please? And so we got through that, and everybody got their swords, and we went and we did the ceremony. It was a really nice ceremony. Frickin' we got Shady Oak Ministries, because he's a good friend of us, and we brought him out. He was, if it's a brony wedding, I gotta have a brony come do the ceremony, and thankfully there is one who is an actual pastor. And a good friend, so we got him out. He had a bunch of very subtle brony references in his speech,
Yeah.
and
None the wiser.
yep,
Yeah,
it was
Yeah.
yeah. So we and then we go and yeah, the ceremony I'd say went off without a hitch, aside from the car with no muffler.
I just,
Actually, I believe it was a motorcycle, but yeah.
It
was
might have
like
been.
right on
Either
the
way,
Uh,
it was too damn loud.
It sounded at least like a 4-cylinder.
It did. It was loud, like, and somebody honking at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably because the motorcycle did something freaking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gojillion saying, was the Beauty and the Beast motif intended for the wedding, or was it simply for aesthetics' sake? Now,
I'm gonna
Heather and
say
I
it
might
was-
have two different. Heather and I might have two different answers to this, so I want to hear Heather's answer first.
I was gonna say it was like to begin with, it was more aesthetic because originally I was gonna pick out a pink wedding dress. I didn't even consider a white one because I don't like white. I think it's a dangerous color. You spill everything on it, it's fucked for life. So I was gonna go with pink, but then I was like, nothing pink is really working. So I settled on gold, and I'm like, well, there's a Disney princess that has a gold dress, so I'm gonna just kind of base myself on that because I'm supposed to be a princess for this anyway. I mean, you saw I'm wearing a crown and stuff, and I'm not wearing the gloves, so it's not like a dead on Belle look, but it was pretty close to Belle. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's so Belle. You're so Belle in that." And I'm like, "Yeah, yes, for sure. It's definitely the vibe. It's not perfect, but it's the vibe." And Bronny ended up like getting a few options himself, and one of them just happened to look more like the Beast, and he looked really good in it, as you can tell. So everyone just tried to encourage him toward that one. Bronny never saw my dress though. You're not supposed to let the husband or groom see the dress before the wedding.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I had two options between a black and gold outfit and a blue and gold outfit, and everybody
Gosh,
was
so
telling me to
cute.
get the, yeah, because I had asked all the groomsmen, and I had asked my families. I showed them the two pictures. I said, which one of these should I go with, and everybody leaned towards the blue, and I had heard that Heather's dress was going to be gold, and I'm like, they're pushing me towards a Beauty and the Beast thing, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh,
I took everybody's advice, and I went with the blue and the gold, and it did look really freaking good, and I love it. One of the few times that I've ever like looked in the mirror and liked what I've seen, and then Heather comes around the corner and down the aisle, and I went, yep, they tricked me into a Beauty and the Beast wedding.
now, Bronny, may I just add? My family and friends all said, "Oh, it's a Beauty and the Beast wedding." I'm like, I never
Yeah,
thought
so did all
about
my
that.
coworkers when they.
I even showed my coworkers too. They're like, "Yeah, it's cute. It's Beauty and the Beast. Look at it." I'm like, I never thought it was Beauty and the Beast until somebody pointed it out. It was
Well,
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
noticed the dress thing. I found it a little offsetting that Heather chose to sing a song that was from The Little Mermaid, but be dressed as Beauty and the Beast. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
It was purely like it did match up.
like it
Oh,
was.
I know,
if-
I know.
It was
It was
supposed
a
to be
good.
like a. It was supposed to be like a medieval style wedding, right? Or like a
Oh yeah,
Renaissance
definitely.
style, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
S-
Yeah.
And
Um,
it all fits.
and so
It all fits.
a couple of things from the chat here. Puro says, Heather, you looked absolutely beautiful at your wedding.
Aw, thank you, Pearl. Yeah, she called the day up.
Gojillion
Was just
says,
like,
I dig the Beauty and the Beast look, and Bella's among my favorite of the Disney princesses. Um, Emerald says, my intentions for the swords had come across loud and clear, and that was the thing. So I had given Emerald a green sword with dragons, and what I was going to say for him was something along the lines of green is it's a versatile color. It's usually meant to represent. It's usually shown in characters that are very cunning, and versatile and smart, and it's also got a dragon motif, and dragons have a very similar versatility in mythology, and there's no problem that I haven't thrown you at that you haven't been able to solve. So I see these qualities in you, that type of thing. We had I don't know if Walter Snacklefox is still listening, but he was also one of the groomsmen. I gave him a red sword, and that was red is a very intense color, but you also picked out designs that have a lot of swirls in them that show a sort of balance in the aesthetic and a peaceful nature. And these are things that I see in you. And also and something like one of the things that I had forgotten to say in the moment while I was handing out the swords, but I'm pretty sure I told him in private later, was also, Walter, your sword is as unique as you are, because everybody got like a custom sword, but they were all based off of production swords that had been, modified to whatever extent that I could. But Walter Snacklefox's sword was completely original, as in I ordered all of those pieces individually and custom put them together, instead of like switching out a part here or there, like I did with everybody else's sword. So things like that. But I just completely bungled it, stuttered. I was nervous. I hadn't written it down, and I lost a whole bunch of like what I was gonna say in the stress of like needing to make 2 trips back and forth to the venue and just losing losing all of that time that I would have had to like write it down and practice it and things of that nature.
I mean, it was still beautiful, Brawny. Even if it was
Yeah,
fumbled,
yeah.
it went authentically. Like there's no way you could have. Like to me, it looked like you did it right. You know,
Louis
despite.
got it the worst. I completely
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
almost everything
Oh,
I was in. Don't acknowledge that, Donut. I'm not proud of it. I'm just
I
getting it
know.
out there.
It's not your
I
fault, though.
yeah. So, I mean, it kind of is, but whatever.
Yeah, come on, we had a whole discussion of why it wasn't your fault, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're good. You're good. And
I will say, Cruiser, like, you know, interrupting constantly did throw me off and make me forget even more stuff than I had already forgotten to say. So I was a bit upset about that, and him and I are gonna have words about it at some point in time. But let's see. And then Emerald said I had bought a sword earlier in the week. I forget how. Like maybe I mentioned it and he heard or something like that. But anyway, somehow, some way, Emerald figured out like because I had been saying I'm gonna loan you guys my katanas, but like I don't have that many katanas, so he went and he bought himself a sword, not knowing that I already had his sword, and it was so now he's got 2 katanas, which is. Yeah, which is not, you know,
Man, how
I'll take one off his
insane!
hands.
2 katanas.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
It's
do with
very-
them all?
I mean, it's very difficult to have too many katanas.
I mean, they're laying everywhere in your house. You have so many katanas just everywhere in your house, dude. So it's
He's like, well, I mean, all the real katanas are in my office, and then there's two hanging up over the weight room, but those are decorative. They're not real. They're just
Yeah.
And I didn't even buy those. I was literally cleaning the house one day and found them. So like a previous owner must have left them here or something like that. So. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I hung them up because they're nice. They're pretty decorations.
Nice.
Yeah, so I gave those, and then what else happened? Cocktail hour. Heather and I spent the whole thing taking pictures with the photographer, and the
It was a little
photographer was
tiring
really cool.
after a while.
It was this photographer was the only one that I could find locally that's better than me, but also affordable. And that
Yeah.
was like my stipulation because firstly, it was very difficult to find. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't all that difficult to find photographers that are on my level. It is very difficult to find photographers that are on my level that don't charge $10,000.
Yeah.
She was a nice lady.
So she's a very nice lady, and we did pick her out because she's got a very artistic style, very very cool in the way that she directs and handles things, and definitely better than me. And so I'm at least we'll see when we get the pictures, but based on her how much work that she gets and her portfolio on her website, I have no doubt at the moment that those pictures will be better than what I could have done, which is a huge deal for me because that always drove me nuts when I was working in wedding photography, and I would see all these people that are just vastly more successful than me, making a very comfortable like $100,000 a year off of this sucker, with all this equipment, and then they don't know how to use any of it, and they suck at directing, and they suck at posing, and they suck at editing, and it's just like, oh, I should not be better than you while I'm living in my car type deal. Like that, I feel like I know that jealousy is not a Christian trait, but I sort of feel like I've earned my jealousy at that point,
Yeah.
So yeah, we did a lot of really cool poses. She did a lot of backlighting, so I can't wait to see these pictures. Oh, what's going on in your game, Heather?
Found an ice cream boat!
Whoa!
Ice cream boat! Oh, let me the fuck in! Let me in! Yes!
No, Heather, you're gonna eat the whole thing. It's gonna sink.
You found Pum Pum Pudding.
Pop, pop it in!
Save me the chocolate flavor.
Oh, someone finally show up. We've been looking for you, you bitch. Were you sleeping?
So yeah, this photographer also did something I haven't seen before. And she had 3 different cameras strapped to her body,
Oh yeah.
each with a different lens on them. So she never had to switch lenses. She would just grab a different camera. And Emerald and I had said it on the day of, and Emerald said it just in the chat right now that the switching to your sidearm is faster than reloading of photography. And
Yeah.
That's the
like
funniest
when
thing
I
to
was
me.
doing photography, I would have like this Batman-esque looking utility belt of all of my tools and lenses and things that I could and flashes and things that I could. It was just all on the belt, and I could switch pretty quick. But no, I'm not going to switch a lens manually faster than just grabbing a different camera off my body. And that so
Yeah.
the one critique I have on that photographer, she wasn't as attentive as I was when I was a photographer. Like I never when I was doing photography, I knew that anything could happen at any time, so I just never took a break. But
It-
you know,
Oh,
we had to
honey,
go
like
looking for
she
her.
was like we had told her that we didn't want getting. I told her like I'm not interested in getting ready photos, but she was still in that bridal suite taking pictures of things anyway. Like she was taking
Oh
pictures
Yeah.
of
yeah, like
things
she
I left on
literally
the
like was
couch.
taking like
Yeah,
little
taking.
pieces and like taking pictures of stuff. Like she took pictures separately of your bouquet, of your crown, all like set up really prettily, and like
Yeah, yeah.
our like flower crowns and our bouquets. Like she was doing work in there, like without doing like getting ready photos. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
she
cool.
was like already
was
working
watching
like
too,
ahead
yeah.
of time. Also, like
I
I
was
think
kind of
we did so
I
many
was kind of
pictures.
wondering, like how Bronny was going to react to like another photographer taking pictures of an important event to him. That would be like an expert surgeon, having to go to another surgeon for the work on their hands. They're like, well, are they that good? Are they good enough? I don't know.
Maybe I'll do it
Yeah,
myself.
and leading up to the wedding, everybody was like, "What are you gonna do for photography?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna set up tripods and have remotes in my hand. That's what I'm gonna do."
Ah, Jesus.
It's funny
Because I'm the only person I can trust. And they're like, "Didn't you do all that work with like media crews and conventions? Don't you know any other photographers?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I trained all those guys, and
Hey,
at their best, some of them got better than others, but none of them got as good as me."
Mhm. They probably didn't
to
have.
catch
They
up
weren't
on
part of the
chat a
craft.
little bit, Emerald was asking if Seer had
Huh?
told us the joke that he had given her, along with the fact that he had clonked his head during turbulence. Maybe she did. What was the joke?
I don't think so. Let me check my text.
She's gonna check that. Anyways, let's see. Oh, and Jack23 is in the chat. Hey Jack, that was one of my bridesmaids. She said Heather was the very best princess of them all. Thank you. Pearl girl was saying that. Let's see, anything else? Walter
I'm-
Snackle Fox says, I'm not dead yet. Yeah, he gave me red. Oh, I hope you heard everything he said about that.
Yeah, he says,
"I'm
"I
gonna
do
cut my
remember you
time
saying that."
short. Gonna go watch another stream. I think the individual I commissioned might do Sunset Shimmer's pony form, but we'll see. Anyways, have a good night, all. Good night, Go Jillian. Thank you for showing up. Palm
Have a
says
good one,
Heather
Go
Messenger.
Jillian.
I
We
already did that.
we were having an interesting experience with between the catering and the venue. Now that venue
Oh
was very
shit.
pretty. That venue was very pretty, but they were kind of useless for anything that wasn't setting up tables. Like, how are you going to be a wedding venue and not have tablecloths?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
caught
I
me
could
off
have
guard.
sworn that
Yeah.
was included. I could have sworn they said that was included. Like, oh yeah,
We'll
give
have to
you
look
these.
over our contract again if we're that curious about it. But then the catering showed up late, and then apparently there was some sort of scuffle about napkins. And I'm like, what the frick do you mean? Like, I'm trying to get pictures taken here. What do you mean that they don't, that the barbecue people didn't bring napkins, and the venue doesn't, and the wedding venue where people are eating constantly doesn't have napkins? And we're fighting over who's supposed to be providing the napkins. Somebody better get napkins. If I gotta go out to Dollar General and get napkins, then we're gonna do that. But I was just like, I was just like, I'm taking pictures right now. Can somebody figure that out, please? Because they came up to me while we were taking pictures, and I went, please just tell them to figure it out, and I'll be with them when we're done taking pictures here. But yeah, we're not gonna be doing frickin' barbecue with all the sauces and fixings and not have frickin' napkins.
That would just be a crime, you know? Which, by the way, the food was so good, I bit myself so hard.
I hit myself on the tongue earlier that day, and it fucked with me. Another thing I will say
And
about
you
the
got
wedding.
barbecue on your dress, girl.
I did. Something else about the wedding that the bridesmaids will probably remember because it was happening in the bridal suite. I was just not used to having a bare back and feeling my hair on my back. And so I was just asking my mom and people to be like, hey, can you scratch my back? Scratch my back real quick. Hey, give me a little back scratch. And they were just like, Heather, stop. You're going to have scratch marks on your back as you walk down the aisle. I'm like, it's okay. No one will notice. And she's like, no, Heather, no more back scratches. And I'm like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. No back scratches. No back scratches. What are we living in when I can't have a back scratch? I like back scratches.
They're gonna think I was frickin' getting some early samples there.
Yeah. Or they're gonna put together like, hey, they haven't been in contact. Who the fuck was getting the early samples? And they'd be like, hey,
frick,
Heather.
that's even worse.
Yeah, they'd be like, Heather,
I
who put
didn't-
the scratches on your back? And I'm like, my mom.
My mom.
Oh jeez.
By the way,
Let's see
getting
here.
back to the game a little bit. I don't know much about Pom Pom Purin. I never really thought I liked him, but like, just look at this little dude. Just talking about like, haha, I was taking a nap while people were looking for me after I jumped out of a plane and probably thought I was dead. He's like, I just took a nap. I love this guy. He says, I think I saw you in my dreams during my plane nap. And I'm like, that wasn't a dream. Maybe this is a sign I should go back to sleep. Damn it, Papa Purin. This non-functional ice cream boat is a great nap shop. What do you mean non-functional? There better be some fucking ice cream here. But I do wish I had a close friend to help me fix it. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Friendship and naps, the best things ever. And ice cream. And ice cream. Oh, Blood Archer Gaming says, Heather, we're gonna have to take away the back scratches. No! Don't take away the back scratches. I love
Jack,
that. I have a
Jack
back
saying
scratcher.
that. Jack saying this is true. They were yelling about back scratches.
Yeah, I have back scratchers everywhere. I have a back scratcher at my desk right here in my office. I have a back scratcher at my bedside table. I have a back scratcher in my living room. I have a back scratcher at my desk at my job at the office. I have back scratchers everywhere because I get a little bit of itch and I can't focus unless I get it scratched. I like my back being scratched. Just to tell you a little bit about my love languages.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's basically the love language. I don't know.
But mostly
Ronnie, you
scratch
tell me.
my back. Well, I mean, like, isn't that every Pom Pom Purin, take this present? Yeah.
So
I
before-
definitely have Heather scratch my back because I don't like. I'm gonna try. I apologize in advance if this is a little gross, but I'm kind of hairy, guys, and that gets
We're all
itchy.
hairy. All men are hairy. Don't
That
worry.
gets yeah. Okay, so have you ever seen the 40-year-old virgin?
Yes.
Okay, y'all remember the wax scene?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it worse than that. All right, so like I take off my shirt and it still looks like I'm wearing a shirt. So
You know, that used to be considered sexy, but you know.
yeah, but I don't live in that era, donut. So
Well, you remember? You ever watch the fucking Sean Connery James Bond movies?
Oh shit.
yeah. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't live in that era, so
there's
it's
like-
not helpful. Anyway, the point of the story here,
Wow.
engrossing y'all out is I get very itchy, so it helps that Heather is willing to scratch my back for me.
We get each
That's
other's
good.
backs. It's funny. I'm so
Yeah.
glad that I did not discover the efficient bat scratchers that I do now, because I think I've told you guys, but when I first moved to Florida, I was getting hives like crazy. Like just up my legs, they would be just so many hives. I was not used to this ecosystem. I was itching every day. It was torture. I put on anti-itch cream all the time. I could only use certain blankets because anything that wasn't the right material rubbing on my legs was torture. If I had had those back scratchers then, I would have had one in each hand, just scratching up and down the legs, like, ah. Have you ever scratched like a hive or a bug bite, even though you know you're not supposed to, but makes it feel
Yes.
much better? And it's just like the best. Let's see, deserted boat.
Oh, geez. We got to read some chat here. Archer says, so is it Heather Buck or Brawny Blossom?
Yes.
I think it's
Yes.
I think it's Heather Buck.
Yeah, I want to be Blossom still though.
No,
Blossom's actually
it's Princess Buck.
But if she's
Princess
Yeah.
Bu- Oh yeah, that's true. Cause the man's name gets chosen unless you guys did that weird thing where the woman's name gets chosen as the man's name.
Nah, I
you know,
mean, I wasn't gonna do that because I think my real life last name is fucking boring and lame. But
Emerald
I-
says,
when it comes to brony names,
Go
I
ahead,
wouldn't
Heather.
take Brawny. I'm sorry. When it comes to brony names, I wouldn't take
what it
Brawnies
goes with
because, like,
Mr.
I think mine is better. Mine is cool.
Michael Collins says, what is the 40-year-old virgin about? Well, you see, it's about Steve Carell, who's 40 and a virgin, and all of his friends are trying to fix that.
Yeah, all of his friends are trying to get him laid. It's
By
hilarious.
trying to de-age him so he's like 16 and you know, and then Emerald said, Jack just said Brawny's so hairy he could have cosplayed the Beast.
God, wasn't it you said at your workplace, once you showed your coworkers the pictures, they were like, "Oh, you're the Beast," and now they call you the Beast.
Yeah. And Jack says, Emerald, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never. Emerald says, Brawny knows both of us personally and knows that you absolutely would say that. Jack says, I am a saint. I would never.
I sense.
Perro says, you're not supposed to itch bug bites. That's news to me.
You're not supposed to, I hear. Like,
Yeah, you're
you'll
not,
get
yeah.
scars. But yeah, I
Yeah,
I was still
got-
scratching them, dude. My hives were so itchy from that experience. Like in the middle of the night, in my sleep, I'd wake up because I was scratching them I'd have a foot like scratching it in my sleep, and I was just like,
Ugh.
oh, what the hell am I doing, bro?
Yeah, like it reminds me of the time Brawny hit me in the eye and I kept rubbing it, and Heather's like, "Don't keep rubbing it. That's how you make it worse." And I'm like, "Really?"
Let's see. Yeah. And Perro says you're not supposed to itch bug bites. I think I read that one already. Jack says I am a saint. I would never, and says no. I'm always sweet to him. You know, that reminds me of another story. Actually, y'all were making your bouquets for the wedding.
Ooh, that was fun.
And I think this was the day before, and everybody had their bouquet done, and Jack was still working on hers, and she was like, I don't know what to do. It's not like coming out the way I want it, and I'm like, you're putting too much thought into it. They're pretty flowers and colorful. If you literally just slap them together, they're gonna look fine. And she was like, no, I need to figure this out. And I'm like, listen, look, watch this. And I went over to the table and I literally just scooped them up randomly and put them together and handed the bouquet to her. And while I'm doing that, she's like, I swear to God, if you put together a better bouquet than I do, just joking around in 30 seconds, I'm going to get so freaking mad. And I'm like, you don't need to think that hard about it. And she's like, I have an anxiety problem. And I went, no, you have a double X chromosome problem. Here's your bouquet.
Oh.
So, apparently, she took that bouquet and left and took it all apart and then put it back together herself. And so, when I learned that, when I learned that she had done that, I'm like, oh yeah, did you go to the? Because I had asked her, did you go with that bouquet that I put together for you? And she went, oh no, I tore that freaking thing apart. I wasn't gonna stand for that disrespect. And when she told me that, when told me to, she was like, I was so mad. I was like, when she told me that, like, and then I was thinking about it a couple of days later, and I'm like, if she actually went and took it apart, then I probably should not have been joking on her anxiety like that. So I should apologize when I get a chance. Jack, take this as my apology. I was just joking around at the time. I didn't mean anything by it, but I probably shouldn't have been poking fun at your anxiety like that.
Jack, it was
guys,
beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I'm
she
dressed
knows it
like
was-
a
she knows it
lemon,
was just
guys.
like fucking around. She doesn't care that much.
Yeah.
It was more just the anxiety of the situation of, oh my gosh, the fucking wedding's soon, and, the bouquet's not done, and blah, 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 blah. But she knows you were just fucking around with her.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm a lemon, guys. I turned myself into a lemon. I'm a lemon, Heather.
I need to bring your
Yeah!
phone
Heather!
and have that shit up.
Look at this.
I want to know
Get
what's
over here.
going on.
Shit. Hold on, I want that
Oh
weird
my
God.
thing over there.
What is that?
I don't know what it is. Here, get over here. Oh, I caught a thing. Oh, a cacnid. The acacnid, guys. Got it. God, that thing's probably so prickly.
A cacnid. That's
That
hilarious.
is hilarious. That is so funny. It's so stupid. I found a
Pro
lot of
says I
things-
will never wear skirts or dresses due to the fact that whenever I expose my legs, I get mosquito bites all over my legs.
That's,
Ouch.
that's why
I
you
feel
wear
that.
leggings under it like I did. I was
I
wearing
can't
pants
wear
that whole
leggings
time.
because that would be gay.
What, you're gonna wear a skirt instead? Like some
Well,
gay?
no, I'm just gonna wear pants because I'm a man.
Oh, man.
Heather, what kind of reception stories do we have? Do we have any?
No, I was mostly just trying to eat. Like I barely got a moment without stimulation because you're the main focal point. That's another thing I noticed. Like in the ceremony, it really clicked with me as I was walking down the aisle. Like, oh shit. No, actually, it was the rehearsal of it that I realized. Oh shit, I'm kind of the focal point of this. Like I'm the big. Not to say not the star of the show, but just like the big centerpiece of it. Because, like, everyone focuses
Yeah.
on what the bride's wearing, what the bride's doing. The bride's usually doing a lot of stuff, and I'm like, oh, shit. So the pressure was a little bit on, so I did not have a moment of, like, no one talking to me.
I accidentally tore your dress off.
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah, we all
I
remember
think the
that. That
only
was good.
debacles were the ripped bow and the the barbecue sauce on one of the roses on your dress.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got some Tide pens on that, though. It's not going to show up in pictures.
Yep.
I mean, that was
let's
good
see
barbecue,
here.
though.
It was.
really
It was
good.
very good.
The pork was very juicy.
I
I
love
mean-
the
That
brisket.
brisket was good as fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
brisket.
Bussin',
Oh my god, that and the
bussin'.
ribs. The brisket and the ribs.
I
wish we had more brisket.
We had
You
leftover ribs, and I literally ate them all week.
We finished one
Well,
pan before
dude,
we left.
You had
One
like
pan.
enough food to feed almost like 10 people for like a half a week, you know? It
Dude, we were
was
eating
like
barbecue
breakfast,
for the
lunch,
whole
and dinner
week
was ribs and brisket all the time.
with rice. You had to have the
Well-
Alabama sauce. Freaking.
Oh yeah.
See, I found out that Seer wanted to take some ribs back to her folks just like a minute too late. Otherwise, I would have set aside some.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
I found the Gutatama with the hat! Mother shit!
Hell
Sorry.
yeah.
That was a quest I was trying to complete, so yeah. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, that Walter Snacklefox saying we had the dance at the end. Yeah, the last dance was Dan Dan Kokoro de Karateku, which is from Dragon Ball GT, and it's basically it's basically a song about like facing the future together and all of the and all that comes with it. But everybody was just kind of staring and making me feel really awkward, and I was really hoping everybody would be dancing with each other. So I freaking grabbed everybody into a freaking circle and did that, and inevitably made it even more awkward. So I shouldn't have done that either.
Oh, people
I
loved
thought
it.
it was
Dun-
fun.
Let's
I had
see
a great
here.
What was the
time. I
circle?
think the only other debacle is that I broke my fucking shoe.
Oh yeah, you destroyed your shoe.
Yeah, her shoe like exploded. Like what the fuck?
I literally was just running away from Spencer, just fucking with him. I was running from him, and when I finally stopped, when he caught me, I looked down, and the bottom half of my shoe just fucking was dangling.
The sole was separated from the soles were separated, the straps were busted. It was like hanging loose in like 2 or 3 different spots. It was crazy.
That's
I
I wish I
hilarious.
could have.
When was
zoomed in
this?
more.
I think I was outside
It
relaxing.
was,
When
it
it
was
was
towards
going on.
the end actually.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
outside
it was
relaxing.
at the
Yeah.
end, so at least it was at a more appropriate time.
We
Yeah.
kept having issues with the music, like it would just stop playing randomly.
It'll randomly go whenever we're trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
listen to the
yeah.
music. Oh, we sat down. Freaking, I think it was Harriman was starting to get really annoyed by the music. So we're just sitting there like.
Yeah, the fucking
like an
speaker
earphone.
by our head was getting like electric feedback, and it was
Ooh.
it was making a lot of noise.
Yeah, it kept like beeping.
We
and stuff.
we ordered too much food. There was too much barbecue. And we got donuts on top of the barbecue. We had this giant freaking fruity cake, 2 of them. And then we had pies, and the pies showed up frozen, so nobody could eat the pies. On top of the fact that everybody was already full from all the other food, so now we got these 2 giant boxes full of pie in our refrigerator, and I've been eating at least 2 pies a day, and there's still and there's still like
I mean-
probably a dozen pies in the refrigerator
Yeah,
a
dude,
week later.
If
It's
only
a
if only if you
wonderful
guys
day for
didn't get married, or
pie.
like if only if you guys didn't like meet each other and get married on Pie Day, like come
Yeah.
on.
And
Well, there's no way we couldn't
oh yeah,
have pie
there were 2
because then
boxes.
Everyone would ask me for the rest of my life, why didn't you have pies at your wedding? Why did you have pies at your wedding? You had it on Pie Day.
You had donuts.
That
Donuts.
was just part of it.
Well, the place was called Smoke and Donuts. The donuts were really freaking good. By the way, Seer, I'm mad at you. You didn't save me any of the s'mores donuts. By the time I got there, they were all gone.
There
And
were
I see you walking
s'mores
around with it.
donuts?
Hey, I
There were
only
s'more-
had that s'mores donut. Well, I had one piece that Jackie gave to me from hers because she didn't want to finish all of hers, and then the other whole one was the one Cruiser left behind.
Oh,
Ah,
Dude.
jeez.
S'mores donuts? Why didn't anybody tell me there were s'mores donuts? I would have had that.
Because they got eaten up.
Because they got
Yeah.
annihilated
They were
immediately.
God
I admit,
damn.
I
got
admit
it
I had a
because
s'mores
he
donut.
left it behind. I saw that he had grabbed it, and so it was his. But then he disappeared at some point and just left it there. So I was like,
Yeah,
all
he
right,
did.
this
Yeah.
is mine now.
Yeah. He dipped
Yeah.
it.
So, all right, never mind that then. But yeah, the freaking so there were the pies, and we had all those pies left over. We had 2 of those full boxes. Well, thankfully, like out of the 6 or whatever, after we consolidated a bunch of them. But I took one of those pies to work and gave it to everybody, and we still had a box of pies, and we still got a couple of containers of pies. I see Emerald wants some pie, so I'll be sure to not eat all the pies. When are you coming back home, Emerald? I don't know. But Archer says
Monday or
the
Tuesday.
the F is Pie Day. Okay, so it is March 14th, 314. That's Pie Day. And it happens to be the day that Heather and I started dating. And then one of the reasons that we chose Pie Day for our wedding, right? So it's the Pie Day is the wedding. It's the anniversary of when we became a couple, what, 8 years ago, something crazy like that. And also March has cheaper travel rates for everybody coming in from out of town, and much better weather. So it just worked on many different levels.
I
That was,
mean,
you know.
much better weather. I can beg to differ because of the weather. Apparently, all the freaking pilots called off that one night.
Well, there were some nasty storms everywhere else in the country, but yeah, and you guys missed You guys missed the cold front. It's been chilly out here in Florida this last week.
Yeah, fair,
Here in
fair,
the
yeah.
Florida.
Imagine having to deal with cold. Couldn't be Florida. Nah, but that was fun, man. I wish
Yeah.
I wish I ate more ribs and brisket.
Archer says, "Oh, isn't that 14/3? No, we are not upside down Australians. We're real people. We
We're
use the
American.
month day format."
God bless America.
Yeah.
What do you
What the
think?
frick is a kilometer?
I would press the button I got, but I'm not gonna press it out of respect for Heather and Bronny now that they're married. You're welcome, Bronny.
That's not gonna last.
I wi-
That is not gonna
The
last.
Not
fuck
gonna
is a
last.
kilometer?
Bronny's like, press it, do it. I could.
I love that
really
Pum
could.
Pumper In gives me bananas every time I give him a present. He's like, "Here, have some bananas." I love me some bananas.
Give me your banana.
Oh
Well,
my
you're
God. Give me that
big.
banana,
I've come to
boy.
harvest your banana.
I'm
I
a
have come
lemon.
to harvest your banana, human.
I'm a lemon.
Bananas and lemons all over the place. What the fuck?
Ah, sweet. Friendship level 4, motherfucker.
Man, I'm starving. I should have eaten something before I came on.
I had some Chinese.
Oh, on a completely unrelated note, Heather, like 8 months ago, I ordered Heather some new pieces for her chrysalis costume, and they just showed up this weekend.
Oh,
So I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait. I can't wait for you guys to see that.
Okay.
I'm very curious. Yippee.
Oh, I'm excited. I hope
Oh.
I'm not too fat.
More wedding stuff after the
Uh-oh.
wedding. We get back. We unpack everything. We need to sign papers. You know who signs the papers? Louie and Jackie. And God almighty, did they hold that over my head for the rest of the weekend. Like, we're legally bound to you now. We can just say we can call off your marriage or something like that. They were going off. I ended up turning it into a double-edged sword later that the next day when we were driving to the Renaissance Fair. Heather, do you remember what I said to Jackie? I was like, "You need to do this for me," and she was like, "No," and I'm like, "But you're legally bound to me now," or something like that. And
Man, I
it
wish I
just
was in those cars.
maybe
the only-
Jackie remembers what I said to her, but I turned it on her later. But the rest of the night she was like, "Yeah, Jackie, help me out here because I can't remember exactly what we did, but yeah, you and
Yeah,
Louie both."
I wish I was there in those cars. I was with what's his name? Brian? No. What was his name, guys?
Yeah,
I
you
can't remember.
Walter Snacklefox.
Yeah. I was with him the whole time. I mean, it was nice because I wasn't in a crowded car. You know, we went to Wawa. We
Yeah.
were just talking about roads and trains. It was great because you know, he was the only one. He wasn't like I mean, the only person that seems really triggered by my my whole road debacle
His
is
cruiser.
Cruiser. Oh man, we had a whole conversation about that, about like how Cruiser, like, you know, I told him, like, you know what I like about you? You actually have a conversation with me about roads. When I was in Cruiser's car, immediately I said like what 2 lines into roads, just like, please shut up about roads. I don't want to hear more roads.
Cruiser has trouble talking about things that are not in his special interest.
Yeah. But no, it was fun. I had fun. We got to go to the Ren Fair. I bought myself a tank and a hat. And, you know, I was going all on about that hat because I was like, oh, I lived in Texas. I was thinking of buying a hat there. Then boom, bam, bang. I bought one in Florida. This is great.
And it looks really freaking good on you. Yeah, we had fun at the
It does look
Renaissance
really
Fair.
good.
Yeah, I
on you.
appreciate that. Yeah. I'll be wearing this hat commonly whenever I come out to Florida now. It really covers me from the sun.
So Jackie, yeah, I see it is true I said that, but do you remember like why I said that? Because I can't remember what I said, but it was like, "Okay, Jackie, you need to do this thing for me now." And you were like, "No." And I was like, "But you're legally bound to me now," or something. Oh,
I
she
started
forgot
that.
it too, gosh darn it.
It's funny because
You're
I
both
started that
just
whole
really
thing.
bad at this.
I was like, ha, Louie and her are
Seer,
stuck together.
please tell me please tell me that you are one of like because we are now 5 people here. Are you one of 5 people that does not have Alzheimer's? Because apparently 4 other people have
Sir.
Alzheimer's on this.
Sir, you are
What?
asking the very wrong person to remember.
God dang it, we all have Alzheimer's.
All right, so what are you trying to remember? Because maybe I can put the 2 and 2
You
together.
weren't in the car.
No, that's true.
I
He can't
forgot
remember
what.
because he already forgot.
Yeah, that's funny. If
Hey,
only if I was
forget
there.
about it over here. I forgot what.
I never hate those people more now. God. Man, I'm hungry. I should head out and get myself Panda Express because that's the only Chinese place open right now that won't tell me to go away. Well, it's that time where everything
Tell me to
closes.
go away.
Oh, guys,
It's that time,
time
my
for
favorite-
a Minecraft ride.
Yay!
All right.
Oh, it's a minecart ride. Never mind.
I love knockoff Minecraft. My favorite game.
Well, let's see what it is anyway. Whoa.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna
Ye-
go get Panda Express. Sorry to cut it off, but I'm
Ye-
gonna head
ye-
out. It was fun being part.
Oh, it's
Congratulations on you too. Yes.
Wait, you know what? I think I remember. It might have been I was telling Jackie to take one for the team and date Louie. So
Oh,
that
yeah,
Louis,
yeah,
so that Louis would stop flirting with me.
Yeah. Fucking come on, Louie. Is Louie in the in the stream?
He
Freaking do it, Louie.
probably not, but
He was a while
I think that's what
ago.
it was. I think that's what it was, and that would have been why Jackie went like, "No, I'm not going to do that," and I would have been like, "Ah, but you're legally bound to me now."
Yeah. So you two have to get together.
Oh, don't
but
be
yeah,
silly.
Well, no, we gotta hook up Jackie and Walter Snacklefox because Walter caught the frisbee and Jackie caught the bouquet. That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Here, I'm gonna call the shots right now. I'll pick a. I'll drive
You're
there.
gonna ship our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's called a friendship, Heather.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Wait, does that mean I'm married to all my friends? That's kind of weird. though.
Yo, there's a chest down here, dog. Oh, don't tell me I need more stamina.
Hey,
for this.
hey, edits,
Yeah.
edits.
Yeah.
Will you marry me platonically?
Platonically, yes. Romantically, fuck no.
What, am I not good enough for you? It's because
Uh,
I'm brown, isn't it?
I mean, no, that's not the case. I'd be on the whims of whatever Heather says, so I don't want to get in between that. So,
Jackie says, "Why would I go for the groomsman when I'm going for the bride?" And Walter saying they're trying to put me in a harem.
oh man. Oh yeah, Heather, your nephew, Raven, he was really like into us. It was interesting. He was like talking to us a lot.
Oh yeah, he was probably excited to meet you. I mean, he's never met you.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll be back in a
Yeah.
couple of minutes, guys.
Oh, bathroom break.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was, he kind of was like, oh, dude, it's these guys I know off of YouTube. They must be successful and cool creators, and it's like,
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
boy, are you mistaken there, buddy?
Cool. How do you define success?
Yeah. Like, oh,
Can you afford to make a car payment with what you make?
It's funny because the moment he came
not
up, he was
with
like,
what
"I
make
know
off
you."
Of the creative stuff, probably not. Depends on what car. Shitty one, maybe.
It's funny because like he came up and was like, "I know you," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's you," and I was like, "Oh, this is awkward." I'm not successful.
Nah, we have our day jobs.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
lives
well,
outside of being.
it must be
popular
nice
online.
to be in a place that actually has jobs available. Jeez.
Oh, hey, Donut. I should let you know, California is definitely hiring. It won't be jobs you want, but they're definitely hiring. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, what was that? Oh. What? Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say again?
So I was saying, they got jobs here. You know, you just have to be willing to, live on the street.
Yeah, I let him back in. I just haven't given him wet food.
Oh, wait, don't.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It would take the only thing that would make me move to fucking California would be if like Disney himself or the CEO of Disney were to knock on my door and be like, "Hey, you want to work for Disney?" And I'd be like, "Okay." And he's like, "Hey, we'll give you a house. Here you go." And I'd be
Oh,
like,
then you're
"Where
set.
is it?" And he'd be like, "California." And I'd be like, fine."
At least you'll be close to all the shit that happens.
At least you could go
Hey,
to the
but-
Hat. The Hat
Yeah,
has
you
the
could go to
best
the Hat,
pastrami
and there's a-
sandwiches ever. And
And
pastrami
Gardenia's
fries.
a really great place to go. Oh yeah, pastrami fries. Thanks for reminding me that, Heather. There's a literally like if you guys come visit me here in the city I live in, you could walk to the Hat from where I live. It's great. It's like right down the street from where I live. It's the greatest thing ever. Don't even have to drive. Bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bing, eh?
And they're open till 11, or is it midnight? Let me check.
All right, Seer, what the heck are they talking about with this joke that they? It's been mentioned in chat like 5
It's
times
11.
now.
Wait, sorry, did you say something?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Nothing.
No,
Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing something, so I had
Oh
to
no,
mute
no, I know,
myself.
I know. I'm just saying, there's some joke involving Spencer and the turbulence, and people keep mentioning it in the chat. People are like, did Seer tell the joke? Did Seer tell the joke? Did Seer tell? And I'm like,
Oh, apparently, yeah, I
Something
don't
about
know
the
what
turbulence.
joke that he's talking about. Something about, I don't know, potholes or something or another. Man, I don't know. I looked at my text and I'm like, is it a joke? Is it some kind of pun? I don't know. There's something about, I don't know, it has to be Connecticut with these kind of potholes or something like that. I don't know.
It's Connecticut. What do you expect,
Yeah, something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. Just joking that Connecticut has a lot of potholes, even though he was in the fucking air, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's
Sorry to hear
because
extra noise. I'm
turbulence.
currently getting a drink, and so my dad is also playing Monster Hunter out in the living room.
But yeah, thankfully I didn't deal with any turbulence, mainly because those storms grounded me in Florida for an extra night. Thanks, I appreciate you guys giving me a place to stay that evening. Man,
Hey guys, I'm gonna try to play a video through my phone over the microphone. Listen to this.
Hold on one
boy.
sec, guys. You gotta zoom in on Gudetama's butt cheeks. Caked up.
booty, booty,
Okay, I'm
booty.
done.
I have a better idea. What if we didn't do that?
That's
Too
like
late.
half the point of the
Do it
character,
again.
Bronny, is his
Just
ass.
despite him,
His
do it
butt
again.
cheeks. And we can ignore the very diseased-looking
Oh,
vagina shell I found.
Heather, is that the golden yacht?
It might be the golden. Yeah!
Damn.
I thought only Dimple
Man.
had that. God, I
All
watched
right,
all
so-
of Mob Psycho, and it wasn't until the end that I was interested in Dimple because he came out with that golden yacht.
yeah, damn.
That was fucking hilarious.
God
Seeing
damn.
that on screen.
All right, listen to this video, guys.
Did you say to me?
Are you guys able to understand that?
No, not at all.
Yeah. No,
Not
yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
no, yeah, guys,
Ah,
just
crud.
say yes,
All
just say
right.
yes.
Oh.
Wow, that was hilarious.
Ah, dang it! I thought that would play over. It's not a big deal. My bad.
Funny though, it's funny though, Brian. I like the attempt. I appreciate it.
So if y'all
Yeah,
are
let's see
making
here. Where's the memes
freaking
channel?
thirst traps of golden yacht Dimple, send them my way.
Goddamn.
Let's see
Yeah, this
here.
takes a lot of fucking
Gotta-
shit to make.
Add this video and tag Seer. There we go.
Man, should I get Panda Express? I know they're open till 10. So I got time to get
I think you should just drink some water.
I did.
Drink more water.
Lame.
I can only have so much water.
Drink more
Yeah.
water, mate.
Yeah, that or he'll drown from the inside out. Whoa.
I love you. Thank you for existing, Brawny.
Yeah, you're great, Brawny. We all appreciate everything
Now
you do for
suddenly
us.
we're
You're like
thankful
a
for his existence?
you're like a father to me, Brawny.
Oh, alicorn rarity. Yeah, I do like that.
That's right. I am your father, Coon.
Yes, in fact, it's true, guys. I was actually their unknown child. Nobody knew, but now the truth is out.
He existed
Your
in a
mother,
time.
your mother and I shared a lovely honeymoon together, and 9 months later, you came into our lives.
Yay.
Oh my god, look at Pum Pumper in his little outfit. He dressed like a little
Aw.
ice cream man.
I'm gonna try to get in the best position possible so Chat can see him.
Look at him. He's got a little chocolate cone on his head.
Wow.
Kind
He's
of
so
cringe if
fucking
you ask
fat
me.
and cute. Love his shit.
Gay.
Jackie says, I have a picture of Brawny and Fox ears from the Ren Fair. I deny this. Jackie does not have that. She used AI to generate it. I've never put Fox ears
Ooh,
on it. Shut the
girly, I
frick
need
up,
that
donut.
picture. Girly, I need that picture. You need to send that to
Send
me.
it. Yes, send it. Send it.
I'm
I
gonna get
want
it.
Why would you want an AI generated deepfake picture, Seer?
Oh, so that's
Send
what
it.
that
Because
that
fuck
conch
you, that's why.
shell.
I also have
That
a blurry ass picture of you in a fucking crown, so that's also great.
Guys, that conch shell that I said looked like a diseased vagina is one of those conch shells I gotta give to like a certain member of the cast here because it belongs to them. And seeing as it's purple and black and a little bit of pink, I assume it's Kuromi's. I'm sorry that I
Yeah,
called
for
your
sure.
conch shell a diseased vagina, Kuromi, but what the fuck? It's like black warts, the very labia-looking opening. It's purple, losing circulation in that shit. It's ready to be cut off.
Fuck
Oh,
it. Should I drive
jeez.
across this country for Mayor Fair? Is it gonna be
Yes.
worth it?
You should fly, and you should fly United.
I don't want to fly in general, dude. Bronny, I should tell you this. JetBlue. As much as you say you love JetBlue, I had the same problem with JetBlue. It doesn't matter. I had the same problem with American. Now with United, to me, airports just suck.
Oh, Jackie, I love you so much.
Oh, Jackie, I hate you so much.
Jackie, you're awesome. Continue triggering Brawny specifically. Nobody else.
Jackie, I am neutral about you.
It's all anybody ever does is trigger me.
Cause it's funny!
It is, Brawny. You make it fun. I'm sorry, not sorry. Brawny's gonna yeet me out of his house next time I come over. It's gonna be fine.
Ice cream.
And I'm gonna do it as a POV too. I'm gonna put a POV GoPro. He's gonna yeet me. It'll be the greatest video to upload. It'll be a short. It'll be great. That'll be my first TikTok video.
Cock.
Dude, I'm
Have you
digging this
guys
freaking
noticed,
dessert machine.
Sorry guys, but have you noticed that if you go to Texas, every small town in Texas has a bypass? Isn't that interesting to look at and realize? Even the smallest towns in that part of the country have a bypass, a ring road, some kind of way to go around the town in Texas. Even the big city. Isn't that interesting? Have I ever told you guys about that?
Yeah, I think you have.
No, you
Guys,
had not,
are you
actually.
seeing these freaking desserts I'm making? They look so fucking delish, man. I'm wanting some ice cream now. Hey, Brownie, do we still have ice cream in the fridge?
Yes.
But yeah, guys,
Could you please
I
get me
recommend
another
it.
ice cream? Banana ice cream. Banana.
Banana split. Get a banana split.
Oh,
There you
dude,
go.
I do have bananas in the fridge, and I only need 2 for my smoothie. Brownie, make me a banana split.
Oh, really? But yeah, I do
Okay.
recommend it. Anyone who's interested, just look at some small towns, mostly in East Texas, I've realized. They built like little bypasses around all their towns. It's pretty cool. It's a fun little thing to look at and realize and go, wow, that's fascinating that, you know.
I remember there was one of the times that I drove to BronyCon and realized that it's faster to drive like 2 or 3 hours out of the way and around Baltimore and DC than it is to drive through DC to get to Baltimore.
Well, yeah, it's because Washington D.C. is known to have the worst traffic in the country. That's why they built the 495 to go around Washington D.C. and you take the Capitol Beltway and then you jump on like 95 to go to Baltimore. It's pretty straightforward stuff. You should have known this, Brawny. Come on.
Well, it's really weird. My bus to you guys took 20 hours, but from you guys took 11. So go figure
Some
that
of
one.
that.
More straightforward, I guess.
It was like seriously,
Dude.
the bus was pretty much like right along
Oh.
I-4 this
Oh.
whole way. Or
Okay.
something.
I got another story to this. This is before the wedding too.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
the one that had to go pick up Donut and use Heather's car to go pick him up, right? Man, I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a big deal, but I had to use the bathroom. So, like, I parked the car at the Greyhound bus station, which is in downtown Orlando. I already knew it was kind of sketchy just because, it is downtown Orlando. But I was like, I walked in, Donut gives me the wave. I'm like, oh, hey, Donut, I just have to run to the bathroom real quick. He's like, all right, no problem. I run to the bathroom, only to hear somebody go, and I'm like, what the fuck? It sounds like that guy's dying. Is he okay? So I just, do
Yeah.
my business. I come back, I turn the Donut, and I'm like, sounds like the guy's dying in there. Is that okay? And take it away, Donut.
It's like, yeah, no, he was with the bus with me about half the trip. It
God,
was like,
and you wonder why you got sick.
I mean, like, I guess, but it's like, he sounded more like he had a fucking stomach thing or something, because it's just like he'd go in the bathroom and you just hear,
Yeah.
just the whole time. It's like,
Yeah, it was gross to hear. Plus,
eh.
just being in that station gave me the worst vibe ever. Like, it gave me that vibe where it's like, you're probably gonna get stabbed going pee. You're probably gonna get robbed of your own kidney being here. Get the fuck. I was just like, I had to pee, but hey, here I am. Okay, but yeah, that was an experience. I've never taken Greyhound just because of that one little experience. Never have, never will. I'll probably take Amtrak though. I've heard Amtrak's pretty fun.
You guys want to hear a pretty horrible? You guys want to hear a pretty horrible story from me?
Sure.
So this one was at an airport, and I can't remember exactly which convention I was going to, but it was like one of the first ones I ever went to. But like, I was low on sleep, and I get off the plane, and I needed a bathroom. I rushed to the first bathroom I saw. I ran in there. It's totally empty. Started using the toilet, right? And then I hear a bunch of women's voices.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
It was totally empty when I was not paying attention. I just ran into the first bathroom I saw. And it was empty when I got there. And then about 30 seconds later, it wasn't empty. And I'm like, okay, I'll just wait. And then the population doubles, and then and is not going to, as women's restrooms are tend to do. So
You're stuck there for hours.
I think I gave it like sometime between 5 and 10 minutes before I went, there's no way out of this. Here's what I did. I threw open the door and bolted out of there, and I don't remember how to say it anymore. But at the time, I knew enough Japanese to go, I'm sorry I didn't see where I was going, and just ran out of there yelling that in Japanese as fast as I could.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Just go in the side.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't even know if anybody there had registered that I was a man. I just bolted, and Now, anytime I need a bathroom in public, I like go up to the sign and I put my hands on it and I read the braille and I look at it
He learns the code.
and then I
he
take 2
learns
steps in and then I come back out and double check.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Let me go get
Oh,
Heather's ice cream.
oh, oh, that was great, dude. That's man, the things Brawny goes through, guys. Am I right?
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
when it-
such a freak, that one.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
would
yeah. What the
who
hell,
who
bro?
would marry that guy? You know what I mean? Not
Ah.
me.
Yeah,
Nah,
nope,
nah,
not
nah.
you, Coon.
Yeah,
not
not
me.
me at
you.
all. Yeah.
That horror.
I am glad that I'm all the way on the other side of the country from this guy because I know Brawny would yeet me. Dude. It's just like that time when we played Quiplash, was it? And I remember somebody. This is a bad joke, Heather. Is it okay if I say the joke?
Yes,
Oh
you can
no.
say
Bro,
Is I have to wait for Brawny to come back to say the joke.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll wait. I'll wait for Brawny to come back, just so he can, so just so I could say the joke. It's hilarious though. You guys all had. I'm pretty sure you guys had a laugh. uh, I'm starving, dude.
So, anyways, apparently this
There is
mission
so
is
much
called.
stuff on your model right now. What the fuck?
What are you
is
talking
going
about?
on?
I'm not. What are you guys talking about? I've been like this the whole time. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You guys being ridiculous.
What are you talking about over here?
What are you
Huh?
talking about? I didn't do nothing. I haven't done anything all day.
Oh yeah,
being
Heather,
ridiculous.
the Hitch Trailblazer,
Eh?
the Hitch Trailblazer figurine, right?
Yeah.
I have it with me.
Did
Pretty
you-
good.
I was about to say, did you leave it again?
Yeah. That's
I
been at
ha-
our house for a while.
Yeah. I was literally right after I dropped off Donut going through Texas, like, oh shit, the Hitch Trailblazer. God damn it. I can't turn around now. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. So I called up Heather, like, hey, did I leave the Hitch Trailblazer on the table in your guys' living room? While I'm like in the middle of Texas, like driving.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I got the bee. The bee is fine.
Yeah, I'm glad you have the bee with
bee.
you.
Yeah, I had the bee.
Can I tell
but
you
not
something,
Hitch
Coon?
Trailblazer.
I was
Yeah, go.
actually, I was on the verge of buying you something, but I thought it would creep you out. There was a
What?
Ren fair at the local mall that me and Steer and all them go to. Like, it's not like the Ren fair we went to. It's more like just a whole bunch of shops that people set up. There are events, but I never really take part. But there
Yeah.
was someone there selling like apothecary shit, and they sold a tube with bees in it. But like, I'm not talking like a toy or nothing. Like actual preserved bees in a tube.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep, it's usually commonly referred to as like oddities or like vulture culture, where people
Yeah, I
will
love vulture culture.
like collect and sell like actual animal parts, being like bones or just like pieces like hides or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Commonly you'll see
So-
like mostly like animal skulls, fangs, claws.
Oh yeah,
even
and I
like the
think it's
whole
so
animal
cool.
like preserved and stuff. It's
Exactly.
really cool. I really like that.
I thought it
mean-
was cool, and I thought about getting you the preserved bees. I'm like, here, Coon, I gave you more the bees. Honey, did we have caramel sauce? Did we have caramel sauce?
We don't.
Aw. Okay.
Aw.
Hey, at least you got ice cream.
At
Hell
least
yeah,
it's
ice
just
cream.
vanilla ice cream. Alright, yeah, but I was just like he'd probably be weirded out though if I gave him preserved bees. Like you don't know who's down with it and who isn't, you know?
Yeah, like put it this way, just know if you know how I looked at the alligator heads and the alligator feet, and I was like, oh, this would be cool to have. That should be
Oh,
enough
I actually
indicator,
didn't
Heather.
remember, so
Yeah, put it this way, I would have still been grateful. I'd be like, oh, well, I'm taking this home, I guess.
yeah, I was like,
That's what I would
I
do.
don't want him to be weirded out by it.
You know what would weird me out?
What?
I don't even know what would weird me out.
At this
So
point, who can say? Also, I'm dressed like an
Yeah.
egg now. An egg. You wanna see?
oh yeah, the egg.
I'm dressed like
Freaking-
an egg.
It's egg blossom.
Egg.
Donut, I think it's drizzling where you're at.
Is it now?
Yeah, his connection's janking out.
Oh,
It's a
Hey,
little jank.
Yeah. Oh, you're good again. But is Brawny
Okay.
back at his desk? I don't
Oh,
think
those are some
so.
good pictures. Ah, I'm seeing pictures from the Ren Fair.
yeah, that was like the first time
Oh
I've ever
shit!
seen.
I gotta press the button. I gotta press the button.
10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10 minutes left in the stream.
10
left in the
minutes.
stream. And last minute questions, comments, or concerns, please say them now or hold your silence until the next stream. All right, time to get back to chat a little bit. Emerald's like, wait, so Coon's my brother? And Paladin's like, yes, yes, he is. Let's see.
Yeah, we're brothers now. It's official.
Blood Archer's is like, wait, Coon's my adopted brother? And Paladin says yes. Jack says, he love you too. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's see. Raptor Sound says, Brawny, name one time that I've triggered you and you didn't benefit from it. Right, Talon. He's going, I'm okay-ish. Everyone's checking on him because everyone loves this guy. Honeydrop says, you have flan. I do. Have you guys seen my model recently? I know Seer has.
Oh, you have plenty of little stuff you could throw up there. It's pretty fun.
Just something to keep the audience interested while we were talking about stuff. I was just
Yeah.
throwing shit on, waiting for someone to notice.
Okay.
Someone says, I cannot tell you how tempted
I
I am to
gotta-
see what would happen if I donated money. If it weren't for the fact that my car being a brick, I probably would too. Don't worry about it, man. Plenty of content to come in any case, so don't worry about that.
Is Brawny back at his table, at his desk?
I'm sure he'll tell us when he is.
Okay, cool. Sounds like
I
he
think
is.
that's him right now, actually.
Yeah. Hey, Brawny.
Hey, what's up?
Can I tell them the story
Oh,
about the Quiplash situation where we had to vote?
Yeah, go ahead and tell them.
So you know the last Quiplash, right? Where you have to put in a card, for some reason. I don't know exactly what the question
Everybody
was.
gets the same. Everybody gets the same prompt, and we all have to come up with different answers for it.
Yeah,
And it's
I
worth
don't.
triple points.
Yeah, I did not know what to put, so I put Trump. I don't know, but somebody else put Brawny raped me.
Alrighty then.
I couldn't help but vote it 3 times, and Brawny just goes, "What?"
You wait your time.
What? Brawny, I just remember bracing for you to yeet me. What did you say?
I don't remember, man.
But yeah,
I
that
just remember
moment-
yelling.
He just said, oh god. He basically just said, you used all 3 of your votes for that?
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
And I was like, you guys were a witness.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, I had to say that. It just popped up in my mind. I just found that. Who made that prompt? Is my question. I did not know who
It
did.
feels like it'd be
Who
a
made that?
Louis thing.
A Louis thing?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You're
guys, you
welcome,
aren't seeing
Brawny.
this sweet tea happening right in front of me. Cinema Roll has been tracking me today. I went to my Melody and he came in and he's like, oh, my Melody, you seem busy. I'll come back when I can get you alone. And she's like, huh, wonder what he wants. And I go to see Tuxedo Sam and Tuxedo Sam's like, oh, hey, Cinema Roll. And Cinema Roll's just like, I don't need anything. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go. He wants to talk to
Alrighty then.
me? I thought he wanted to talk to you. Oh god, it better not be another one of these characters falling in love with me. Last time Karopi, this time Cinema Roll. I guess after calling him a ballless bitch a few times, it grew on him. And then he gave me a cute lamp. And then that was something. Oh no, are we enemies to lovers? If you heard, you can catch him and ask. I guess. I'm gonna go in this. Hold on, I'm gonna take off this ridiculous ass outfit I'm wearing. If I'm gonna reject somebody, I gotta look good doing it. You know, so they feel like extra comforted and not at all bad.
You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Never
Never
gonna
gonna-
make you cry. Never gonna
was
say
that?
goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
And
By the way,
hurt you.
Rick actually did lie. He was gay the whole time. Never gonna give. Never gonna give.
I mean, for a guy who doesn't lie, I sure have seen him on Not Things I'm Looking For a lot.
Oh yeah, I definitely gotta go in a suit to go reject this dog's affection.
Today's Saturday, right?
Yeah. Well, for a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit
that's right.
longer.
That's why we're streaming.
Oh, hey Heather, I got one for you. Which DreamWorks character is in your birth month, right?
Yeah.
So you get this dog that I'm not familiar with. It's like a dog, but it's a cop.
Oh, the dog man?
Might be.
Yeah, I'm
Check
not really
the
into
check the
dog
memes
man.
channel. Sear's a fat panda,
I
What?
love Princess Panda.
and also she gets Kung Fu Panda for her birth month.
What the fuck?
You got Mega Mind, bitch.
What did I get? What did I get?
What's your birth month?
September.
September.
Oh,
He's
you were
also a
also Kung Fu Panda.
God damn it.
God, this fucking glow thing is like making me go back and oh, come the fuck on! Are you serious?
Yes, we are serious.
I am Megamind.
We apparently really triggered this Blood Archer gaming guy.
Oh yeah.
What did we do?
Archer's like it. Emerald's friend Archer we triggered with something or other.
he
Well, you see, Archer, when we're not on key, it's ironic and funny. When you're not on key, it's just your normal speaking voice.
Ooh. I don't even know who that guy is. That's just mean.
Oh my god! I hate this thing. I'm just gonna look at the map myself. Where the fuck is that little dog? Ugh. There he is. Hey, you fuck! Come here.
Get over here, you fucking glowy, spritey thing. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm coming to catch you. Are you sure you have time? Yes. What do you want? Yeah.
What
Thank
about
you for being considerate. Fuck off. Okay. Oh god, I hate it when they're
You're
like
so
this.
mad at my boy.
He's being too needy.
Who's being
Make
too
me.
needy?
Why are you climbing this? You float. Why do you climb this?
Heather, what are we gonna get accomplished in the next 2 minutes?
I don't know. Seeing what the fuck cinema.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's 2 minutes.
yeah, I gotta get ready to press
Any
the
last
button.
minute comments, questions, or concerns, say them now. Probably hold your silence until the next stream. All that shit. We're following a fucking flying dog.
1 minute.
Oh, I
Okay,
gotta.
1 minute. You're welcome.
I didn't need that. Okay, shitbag. What is it?
Poor Cinna.
He's like, she's so mean and I love it. One day I was flying a song before, but oh, this is how it starts. Every
Oh, dear.
fucking time. Every fucking time they're like, so I was thinking of this one time I saw a beautiful rainforest and it made me think of you, girl. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna need double beverages
Just the
for
way that
this.
came out. Heather, can you pass me one of those ball thingies that were alcoholic and from Bucky's for some reason?
Buzzballs, yeah, here, I'll pitch one at you.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got
so
it.
he saw a
the
beautiful
Bucky's
rainbow.
ones are big sips.
Oh, big
Big
sips.
sips, that's right. They're bigger, that's right. Everything's bigger at Bucky's.
No, they're the same size. They're just a different brand. There's Buzzballs and then there's Big Sips.
Oh, okay, got you.
And
I
it
should
led
see
me
what-
to this
Dude,
place. I thought that with a little
closest-
work, I could make it really special. You want to kiss me here, don't you, Cinema Roll? It's okay. Everyone has the urge at one point or another.
Hey, she's married.
I'm just telling you, sir. Please stop trying to date me. I use Squishmallows for self-care. I want to eat all the time, but I'm worried about being fat. Also, I have a husband. All these things factor in. I am not a good choice. Just something that makes me feel so happy.
I'm so sorry, Brawny.
I want to share it with you. Oh my god. Thank you, or it's very... It's like they're routing me into saying yes to this. Thank you. Thank you. Kind of my way to say
You're
thank you for
welcome.
working fixing the visitor cabins. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Have so many wonderful friends here at the Friendship Island. Yes, you do. I have a cat on my lap, by the way. You guys wouldn't know because you can't see me anymore.
Darn.
Oh,
At least we'll see you in
once I
Chaos
have
and
parents over,
Crochet.
we'll-
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
You'll have to see my kitties next week.
That kid. Okay, that
Hey, yo.
my brain thought something completely different. You said kitties.
Oh,
You
yeah.
better not.
Would you like my kitty or my pussycat?
Don't worry, Brawny. It's just I have the mind went that way. I'm not trying to insinuate anything. Totally not.
She's
Totally
trying
not.
to
Well,
insinuate that.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
only here for
it's
one
okay.
reason. Achilles wants my goddamn ice cream. Achilles, you're being a little shit. Get out of my face. Yep, that's great, Cinema Roll.
It's like, oh my gosh, he's still talking? Oh my god.
It's like, oh my god. People love a tsundere, I suppose. Or just like a don. What do they call it? The ones that are legitimately not interested and are kind of like apathetic to everything?
Women?
Oh.
No!
Oh.
You
I
shit!
think it's called, I think it's called kudere.
Yeah,
I think
kudere or
that's that
something.
one. I think
I'm
it's
pretty
that
sure.
one. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of different ones.
I'm a
Yeah,
dandere.
Yeah, tsundere and yandere are just the most popular.
Yeah.
I got freaking.
Well-
Now I gotta watch freaking Achilles. Make sure he doesn't do shit. He is
Um,
just sniffing
oh,
and looking. Stop
Honey
it!
dropped the unicorn when I was talking about that birthday meme, game meme was what's in January. January is the lion from Madagascar.
I mean, honestly, the only one who's getting any good deals in that meme is the people from November.
You would with the furry wolf, you cracker.
Beautiful.
Nah, I won, and whoever got March, because March got toothless.
Yeah, I was about to say March wins the most.
Dang it! I wish I was
Whoa.
born in March. But no, I was conceived on New Year's.
Okay, we
Ah.
all needed that.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll see you next time, everybody. Catch you later. All right.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the end of the stream, so I'm gonna take a minute, get my character in a little position so you can just look at her.
Oh,
Have her
you
do
pulled out your
something
bullet.
cute. Hold on.
Can you gotta go back to, you gotta revert back to the voice you used at the beginning of the stream.
Thank you for joining exciting, everybody. And, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
If only be on Twitch.
So I want to take a moment and thank all my generous patrons who made all this possible and who got to see my VTuber model early because, they were part of the patron-only stream. Patrons like my new patron, Rusty Helm 93. Then there's Joshi64, Icarus Gorilla, The Raptors Talon, Gojillion 91, Aaron Davis, Jason, DJ Skywalker, Emerald Spencer. You can join the Patreon too with the link in the description below. There's also the tip jar link and the Etsy shop link if you want something more tangible through support. And don't forget to use code PrincessPoggers at checkout at poggerslifestyle.com. Thank you all for joining us today. I look forward to doing more streams with my VTuber model. But next week is Chaos and Crochet, so that'll go back to just seeing me in my office so you guys can see me crochet, hang out with my friends, and see my cats who are trying to eat my goddamn ice cream!
Uh-huh.
Yes, that you. You tried to eat my ice cream. You tried to eat my ice cream.
Anyways, thank you all again for joining us. Let's say goodnight in alphabetical order. So I believe we're starting with Brawny Buck.
Oh, Brawny Buck, my bad.
I believe so.
Have a good night, everyone.
The Burning Donut.
Good night, everybody.
And it's good.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Seer.
Have a good night.
And thank you and good night, everybody. It's been a wonderful time. I can't wait to see you all in the next